97th question. How many ATP molecule and NADPH molecules are required for making one molecule of glucose through Calvin pathway or Calvin cycle? This is a very easy question. You should remember the dark reaction of a Calvin cycle. Dark reaction, maybe next exam we might expect question like dark reaction is also called as biosynthetic phase of photosynthesis. Why we call this biosynthetic phase? Because at the end of this reaction, we are getting food molecule. Glucose is produced. So they are asking the calculation for one glucose, how many ATP, how many NADPH2 is required. Those who know directly can answer. It is 18 ATP and 12 NADPH2. But how? How the data comes? Let me explain the entire dark reaction in a fast manner. Actually, we should start from photosynthesis. Photosynthesis has two parts of reaction. One is light reaction. The other one is dark reaction. Light reaction occurs at thylakoid, whereas dark reaction occurs at stroma. At the end of light reaction, we are getting two molecules of ATP and two molecules of NADPH2. This is a very short explanation for light reaction. Light reaction is light dependent. Output of light reaction is two molecules of ATP and two molecules of NADPH2. Whereas dark reaction is light independent. It can occur anytime, which occurs at stroma. How many steps in dark reaction? I already mentioned dark reaction is also called as biosynthetic phase. Dark reaction is three-step process. First step is carboxylation, which is also called as a fixation. Second step, reduction. And third step, regeneration. What happened in carboxylation? At the stroma, along with RUBP, one atmospheric carbon dioxide will come and join. This is what we say fixation or carboxylation. Here comes the enzyme Rubisco, the most abundant enzyme in biosphere. RUBP is a 5-carbon molecule. Carbon dioxide is 1 carbon. If these two joins together, then we supposed to get a 6-carbon molecule. But the 6 carbon is highly unstable. It evenly breaks into 2 molecules of 3 carbon each, which is nothing but phosphoglyceric acid. So 5 plus 1 6, but each PGA is a 3 carbon. So since we are getting 2 PGA, so 6 carbon is equated. This is the very first step. We are calling as a carboxylation or a fixation. Now, after carboxylation, this PGA molecule, phosphoglyceric acid, undergo the second step of Calvin cycle, nothing but reduction. For this step only, the 2 NADPH2 and 2 ATP produced out of light reaction helps here. So for the second step of reduction only, the light reaction is required. If light reaction doesn't occur, then dark reaction will not occur. In second step, there will be in trouble. So now both the PGAs are undergoing reduction and they became glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, G3P and G3P. Both are 3 carbon atom molecules. Now both the G3Ps are going to join together. Both are 3 carbon, right? If they join together, we should get a 6 carbon, no? But 6 carbon is unstable. It will leave 1 carbon out. Let me take out 1 carbon and remaining is 5 carbon, right? that 5 carbon molecule along with an ATP, it became RUBP, the molecule which initially started the reaction. So this is the third step called regeneration. Now check, carboxylation the first step, reduction is the second step, and regeneration is the third step. So if this cycle occurs thrice, if this cycle occurs some more thrice, so totally I can say 6 turns for one cycle, 1 carbon means for 6 cycle, 6 carbon will come out. For one cycle, 2 hydrogen means for 6 cycle, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen is coming out of this reaction. Nothing but glucose. Why do we say biosynthesis phase? Because glucose is produced. So 6 turns of this cycle is required. Now you calculate for each turn how many carbon dioxide is 1 carbon dioxide. How many NADPH2? 2 NADPH2. How many ATP? Here 2 ATP and here 1 ATP. So for each turn we require 3 ATP. Then for 6 turn you multiply everything with 6. So 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12 and 6 threes are 18. NADPH2 will be 12, ATP will be 18. So this is what the question now. Check the question. How many ATP? How many NADPH2? 18 ATP, 12 NADPH2. Those who want to know about the details of a light reaction, kindly comment as light reaction. I'll explain it. Very important. From this topic, photosynthesis of higher plant, 4 questions are sure. 1 question from introduction, 1 question from light reaction, 1 question from dark reaction of 2 type, C3, C4. C3 plant even can do photorespiration. Now from any of this we get 1 question, and last question will be from factors affecting photosynthesis. Now you comment me whichever part you want. Let me know. I'll give all the explanation. Let me finish up this video by saying examples for C3. C3 plant, take the examples: rice, wheat, potato, bean, tomato, bell pepper. I used to say this tomato and bell pepper as special examples. Those who attended my full session might be knowing it. Why I am saying this is a special example? Because these plants are grown in greenhouse, carbon dioxide enriched environment, so that the productivity has been increased to double time. All are C3 plant only. Remember as an example, remember a special example for tomato, bell pepper, which is grown in carbon dioxide enriched environment. Whatever doubt you have, you write the doubt in comment box. I'll explain further. Thank you.